An 8-year-old girl put on mature makeup and, while her mother was away, dressed provocatively and laid down next to her father. She then spoke to her drunken adoptive father,
Let me take care.
startling him so much that he sobered up instantly. He scolded his adopted daughter for speaking inappropriately, but she was unfazed. Frustrated, the adopted daughter stormed back to her room. What he couldn't possibly know was that, although she appeared to be an 8-year-old girl, she was actually 30 years old. In the past, other adoptive fathers had rejected her advances, only to have their entire families killed by her. Yet, despite being a source of calamity, she was the one the adoptive parents had actively sought to adopt. The story began when the wife, while pregnant with their third child, suddenly started bleeding heavily just before entering the operating room. Although the wife survived unharmed, the child was tragically lost. From then on, the wife began having nightmares, becoming increasingly haggard and distracted, even nearly causing a car accident. Although they were now a happy family of 4, the wound of losing their child remained unhealed. Realizing she couldn't continue like this, the wife suggested to her husband that they adopt a child, hoping to channel her guilt and longing for the lost child into a living one. Thus, the couple went to an orphanage, which became the starting point of all their tragedies. Unbeknownst to them, someone had already set their sights on them. The orphanage was filled with lively and adorable children, but the husband was drawn to a particular song. Following the melody, he went upstairs and found an 8-year-old girl named Isa. The two hit it off immediately. Soon after, the wife and the orphanage director arrived, and the director's expression upon seeing Isa was somewhat inscrutable. The couple found Isa to be more special than the other children and decided to adopt her. The director informed them that Isa had been adopted before, but unfortunately, the adoptive family had perished in a fire, and only Isa had managed to escape. Feeling sorry for her, the couple finalized the adoption and brought Isa home to bond with her deaf and mute younger sister. Isa even learned sign language to greet her. However, her older brother wasn't as fond of his new sister, especially since their parents seemed to revolve around her, making him feel like he was the adopted one. Meanwhile, Isa's gaze seemed to gloat over her newfound attention.